Welcome everyone to my Sunday chess stream here on lichess. International Master Will Paschall, otherwise known as Slaggy on Twitch. I've got a different name everywhere. Definitely not marketing myself. My name on lichess is Sparkle Horse. We're going to do a Sparkle Horse Simul here, if I can get the words out. And so we're going to play 20 players, 30-30. With 30-30 time. It lasts about 2 hours. Is that right? Am I telling the truth, guys? It lasts 2.5 hours or 2 hours? Now I'm getting confused. It can last 2.5 hours? I don't know. Whatever, I can't remember. I've got like 2.5 hours. Thanks, Arsenal fan. Yeah, the 40-40 can last 3 hours. Okay, I think I know where I am now. I was running around all day today, helping my team captain look for players for this round robin that I'm starting on Tuesday. We had 2 players drop out at the last minute, which is very unsportsmanlike, and we've got to replace them. So, anyway, what's up, guys? We're going to be playing. I'm going to be playing a tournament starting Tuesday. It's a round robin, 24 something average. Morning captain. Running around all night. I already had the cold starting I think Friday. Maybe Thursday or so. But it's not too bad. It sounds worse than I am. All right, we're ready to start. So I'm going to open the simul here without further ado. It's standard 30-30, 20 minutes, random color. We've got 20 players, 20 candidate players who are allowed to play. I didn't have a hard game today. That's another story. I had a quick draw in my actual game today because my team boss did something stupid. He told me that I was playing white and I prepared to play with white, and when we showed up the wrong place, because he thought that we were playing at home, and so I get the wrong color and had to play black without being prepared for my opponent, who was prepared for me. So it's great. You know, I was really thrilled about it. Got a little cold, but I'm all right. I'm gonna just take all these challenges. If you guys are subscribers, I'm gonna guarantee you a place in the simul. So just if you are a subscriber and you haven't registered yet in the list here, please, Arsenal fan, are you out there? Yeah. I didn't see Move 11. At least 1 or 2 people who are subscribers I did not see on the list yet. Clash Kid is in. Bob is in. Soltigo is our moderator. Mr. Coffee is a subscriber. Morales is a subscriber. Now it's weird because like the rating is different. So there are people like Morales now look like they're provisional. I've got 5 places left. Yeah, I do have a cold, but hopefully that's as bad as it's gonna get. Fighting it with as much alcohol as possible. Yeah, you're in the list, Morales. I just put you in. Trumpowski, Bombas. These guys are not subscribers, so I'm just gonna randomly grab 5 more, maybe 3 more. And the first 3 here, and then I'm gonna hold like 2 more places open in case somebody else. I can't play more than 20 guys. I'm sorry. You're not gonna play today, Move 11. I hope you're feeling all right. I'm a little under the weather, but it's not serious. I just sound kind of different. To your health, skull. Sorry, nobody who doesn't have like 100 games. I got 2 slots open, but I'm saving a place for anyone who's a subscriber. Civil engineer is here. I can only play 20 players, guys. I've got 18 so far. If you can't play for the whole 2.5 hours, which the simul can last, I can't, recommend that you go ahead and play. We're going to be starting in like 2 minutes. I can only play 20 players. Don't have, it's a 30-30. It's pretty fast. To keep the quality of games at a reasonable level and for me to play well enough, I can't really play more than 20. So anybody who's a subscriber, this is your last chance to enter, you guys. Turtle chess. Doesn't feel like a turtle when you're playing 30 boards at once. Everyone's question mark now because it's like a new rating. Darkroom has 100 bullet games. I'd rather go with someone who has 100 classical games, or at least rapid games. So let's take these guys. Civil engineer, and the next one on the list, Darkroom, is just bullet. I'm gonna take these guys. Last chance to enter. That's it, guys. I can't accept everyone. We've got 20 accepted players. I'm going to start. I'm sorry for those guys who didn't get to play. Let me see. Next stream is tomorrow morning. If you guys want to play some Blitz and Classical Chess, I am going to play Blitz and Classical Chess at 10 a.m. tomorrow. My last stream before my sabbatical for 10 days. I've got a tournament, which is 9 rounds, plus... tournament 9 rounds plus 1 team game. So I'm basically playing 10 days in a row coming Tuesday. I had 2 draws this weekend. Yesterday I was nearly winning against International Master Farado Shandor. I had basically a winning position at one point, but I didn't play the breakthrough, and it was fizzled out. My advantage, I let my advantage fizzle out, which was very disappointing because the guy's only like 2250 or something. I wasn't very happy about it. And then today I had a quick draw because my team captain decided to tell me that I was playing with white today, which was very bad because I was actually playing with black, and my opponent has a Grandmaster trainer, and who's a friend of mine, and I'm sure they were well prepared for my normal main lines, so I had to play the accelerated dragon, and that's sort of my second best defense to e4, and he played the Marazzi against it, which is bad. Basically, the Marazzi against the accelerated dragon is a draw unless white wants to do something crazy. Alright, Arsenal fan, I'm going to play e4, e5 against you. So I had 2 draws this weekend I'm not happy with, 2 low rated. 1 International Master, 1 FIDE Master, but their average rating was like 2290. So I'm not too thrilled about it. We'll see if we can do better in the tournament starting Tuesday. I almost played Knight C3. I don't know what I'm thinking. Anyways, imagine that. How could you accept someone with that name anyway? Alright. E4, knight f6. Let's play, I played an Alekhine's defense. Yeah, the bad thing is when you ban someone, when you block someone on lichess, they can go ahead and harass you. But, if they continue, I'll just, report them to lichess for harassment. Okay, knight f3. I could play whoever I want in my simuls. Let's play g6. But don't harass me. C4. How about a C4 E5? We're trying to play aggressively a little bit. C4 C5 is mostly kind of solid, playing for equal position. I gotta stop trying to play the black side of symmetrical English for a win. It's not really the most practical idea. Morales playing D6. Now we've got to see this hateful comment in there all the time for the rest of the simul. The Karo Khan. Arsenal fan, you've been harassing me for 9 months now. I'm just kidding. No, we love you, man. C4 E5. Let's play Civil Engineer. He's pretty good. He's 2300 in turtle chess. Rachmanov plays knight f3. Thanks for the positive wishes there, Bob. Alright. Clash Kid, I've got to pick up the pace here, play a little faster. I don't love you like that, Arsenal fan, but we do appreciate you hanging out with us all the time. And Soltigo, what is that? Alright. That's the way we're going to play it, huh? Okay. Special opening for special players. Lord Jesus Christ. Slav player. He's playing knight f6 on move 1. Mr. Coffee, thanks for joining. I guess we'll try g6 against Mr. Coffee. I don't remember what happened last time. Okay, Nefedov, d4, d5. I'm a little bit out of it with this cold, and I got to think of some good excuses in case it doesn't go well today. I played black side of e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6 against somebody there. I think it was Bob. Bombus is strong, 2300. Yeah, I didn't realize how much I sound different. Now I can hear myself. Okay, Karol Khan. I'm playing the Alekhine's defense against Trompowsky, who seems really strong. Occasionally I play it. I'm not an authority on the Alekhine's defense by any means. My opponent today played Alekhine. I was almost prepared. Well, I was prepared to play e4. The only problem was he played both Scandinavian and Alekhine's defense, so I didn't know what to expect. But I was afraid. I was kind of hoping for an Alekhine's defense. Alyokhin, if you want to pronounce it in the Russian style. David, or David. David. Bishop d2. How many different ways are there to pronounce one name? So tomorrow's my last stream before I take a break, and we're gonna play some real chess. Super Sebi, it's a Panabovnik. Could have another Karol Khan, but that's kind of boring. So let's play c4. Well, the problem was, Arsenal fan, I played knight c6 on another board, and I didn't want to have two boards that were identical. I hate that in the simul, because then sometimes this happens with blindfold matches. I mean, this is a bigger problem with blindfold, multiple blindfold game guys, but I don't like having games that look the same, because then I get them confused when I'm moving quickly. So I try to keep the positions a little bit different if it's possible. Pro tip, use your time wisely. Remember, this is not blitz. I like the pro tips, man. So Bob plays bishop c4. Bralis with the so-called like Wade defense or whatever. I never really remember the games I've played in this line because they're all sort of morph into the same thing. Anyway, what's this? Okay, e3 from piece of sheet. And now against David, we're going to play queen c2, the boring move. Oh, another Slav. Great, they're back to back too. That's awesome. We'll play knight c3 against Demidov. Oh no, that's poker. Okay. Nefedov. Alright, bishop d2. Bombist, I play a kind of simple line here sometimes. Bishop takes b4. Trompowsky. Coming from the pro tip coming from the guy who doesn't use his time correctly. Soltigo, I think you should create a second account just to give people advice. You'll have more credibility that way. Jesus Christ, Lord. Another Slav, jeez, another one. Now you got 3 Slavs. It's easily the most popular opening of... Actually, I think it's the most popular defense since the 90s, the Slav. It just overtook everything. Oh man, what am I gonna do? We'll try to vary from the other games somehow. Knight on b6, my favorite square. And Bob plays d3, the professional move. Yesterday, my teammate, Grandmaster Tibor Tolnai, had a game that was like h6 his opponent played, and he just cruised to an easy positional victory with white. I'm going to go bishop c5. Now Morales, I don't remember if we played this already, but I think like bishop e3 is supposed to be the main move. Civil engineer, I faced that variation a few times. Here. Another Slav. Okay, it's not funny anymore. You guys are boring to play the Slav in every game. You know, it's kind of like playing the London system every game with white. Lord Jesus Christ. Queen's Gambit declined. Clash could play g6. Well, I know I've had other games along these lines. I was wondering if you could play h3 here, sack a pawn. I'll have to look that up later. Alright, I'll go back to my old standard. So piece of sheet, it's very strange that you played this, because somebody played the exact same thing against me the other day. You know, I mean, what are the chances? What are the chances another player would do that? Like, seriously. And that's really strange. I mean, it's a kind of strange move for me to play g6 and then to have another player go g3 in a game. Are you sure you don't have multiple accounts? You played me the other day? I mean, what are the chances that someone else did that? That's really obscure. Yeah, so we should probably try to attack the center. Okay, macros 42. Trying for the Marazzi. Right. One line is d6. I have a friend who does that. Oh man, everybody plays g6. I've played this like 50 times. In the last 50 out of 50, my opponents play g6. Even though like there's another variation with d takes c4, 50 out of my last 50 opponents have played g6. What is up with that? Like, there's another equally interesting variation, and it's played in no games. Okay, now Trompowsky plays e5. I've never seen that move in my life. What in the world is that? Okay, I'll bite. Speaking of Trompowsky, that Bogo line, I actually beat the Slovenian Grandmaster Jankovic. That was a long time ago, like more than 10 years ago. Seems like yesterday. A lot of these games I played some 10 years ago. Civil engineer. Alright, so Nefedov played the semi-Slav. That will avoid some confusion, I guess. We have another player who played g6. Trompowsky. Never seen this before. I would assume, I mean, you could take on f3. You can't take on c4. Seems like a mistake to take on f3, though, to be honest. If I play knight d7, he plays knight takes e5, knight takes e5, bishop takes. I could take on... We could play knight d7, take on e2, and then take on e5, then take on c4 and be up a pawn. I guess that seems logical. I wonder if Trompowsky's just making that up. What's this line? g6. That's a variation similar to what I play. Now f6 from Very Bad Wizard. You don't want to go like bishop h4 here, I think. You're supposed to go bishop f4, I believe. x6239. Decided to play c4 e5 for something different. I don't play this very often. I was pissed off as I had been better in a previous game and blundered a piece. She. So-called Vita Lynch attack in the Alekhine. I didn't know that. It's very interesting because Vita Lynch was Latvian, and so are a lot of the best Alekhine's defense players. Bagirov. Well, Bagirov is the main expert, so they guess they know each other. Vita Lynch was a Latvian, I think who was known for playing a lot of really weird lines. Usually kind of semi-unsound things. But good to know, Trompowsky. I didn't know the name of it. I don't ever recall seeing that in a Blitz game even. One of my own Blitz games, oddly enough. Parmenides. Alright, we're going to pick up the pace a little bit here. Move a little faster. b6 from Bombast is one approach. It's not the only approach for black in these structures. I'm just thinking about the pawn structure. I think you're just supposed to play e3 typically, though I could go g3. Okay, so Nefedov playing a very sharp variation of the semi-Slav. Well, that's interesting. Taking and then playing b6 here from I take back. Now Soltigo is just going nuts, sacrificing a pawn. Well, let's try something interesting here against Super Sebi. Now, I don't know what I'm doing, Trompowsky, so you have a definite edge on me. You are threatening to play knight takes e5. Or not. Well, if I play g6, it's even stronger. So it's not clear what my next move should be. Bishop takes f3. Bishop takes f3, g6. Looks lame. But I have to develop my pieces somehow. e6. Knight takes e5. That looks dangerous as well. Can play e4. Pawn seems like it's getting a little overextended. I'd like to develop the rest of my pieces somehow. So we can always play f6, just that it weakens my position really, really seriously. We don't know much about Trompowsky. I mean, he just appeared, but seems very, very strong, but very few games. He appeared when Melody Marathon disappeared, so I have suspicions they might be related. Man, I don't know what to do. I don't know, but I can't afford to use all my time on one game, no matter what happens. Let me check my stream. It looks fine. Nefedov, have you always played the Semi-Slav? What do you normally play against d4? Why am I not remembering this? Clash Kid with a very quick a6. This I don't understand for Macros 42. Looks like he's going to give up his dark scored bishop. Wow. A3 from Bob. Symmetrical. Now bishop f5. More common to see bishop g7, bishop f5 is definitely a line. And now e3 immediately from Parmenides. So much more common to castle there. Huh. Wonder why more people wouldn't play that move order. I guess because of e5. I mean, e5 is a kind of deformed Botvinnik system for white, but Bob has played that type of stuff against me successfully. The Bob system. Otherwise, I could play something like bishop takes c3 in the last game. Mr. Coffee. Simply a solid setup for white. Alright. So Soltigo basically banking on some kind of tricks with like knight to b4. Though I have e3. E3, knight b4, bishop b5 check. Arsenal fan, this is a very safe move. Okay, now white played, piece of sheet played knight b5 against me, which is pretty wild. That feels kind of early. Alright, I'm out of here. And then e5 for Morales. One would guess I could play like bishop e5. And here I don't know what to do. It's interesting how to continue. Take that. My advantage is not that apparent. Maybe Macros' position is actually okay. Can give up that piece. Now Queen e7. Much more usual to play Bishop e7 in Civil Engineer's position. I don't know what's wrong with this move. I could play knight to d5. Queen takes queen, bishop takes queen. It doesn't seem like that big of a deal. Maybe it is. Excuse me. Sorry guys, I'm a little under the weather, so I might cough or make other inappropriate sounds here. Alright, I have seen Queen c2 occasionally there. My game with Yankovic, he didn't play b6 type of setup, I don't think, in aforementioned game. Right, okay, so take back just trades pieces. Very bad wizard with bishop f5. I want to develop my pieces as well. This could get kind of strange. Okay. Feels like that maneuver with the knight is a little early. Clash Kid, I did have a recent game with someone else, almost the identical position. I think I played Bishop D3 in another game. Now I regret not playing Bishop D3. It was against you. Okay, so we had the game where I played an early G4. Now I forgot about it. I had forgotten about it. So it was against you. Not too much against Bombist. Lord Jesus Christ. Always like extremely solid style. And Super Sebi takes on c4, which is probably like professional move order for black there. Knight e4 is possible here against Mr. Coffee, trading some pieces. Or I can just take on d4. I had a lot of games with another player on the stream in that kind of line. I can't remember the account now. We had the same game twice already, said Clash Kid. Shows you what I know. Piece of sheet with what now? Castles. Knight a6. Strange position. His knight is sort of entombed on d6. Right. This is weird. We have some original positions here. So Arsenal fan, I'm gonna try to break the center. The Bob attack from Harmonides. And against I take back, we have a position that I think I had similar lines against Anthony Miles. All right, so Civil Engineer, I have c5, bishop e5, f4, bishop takes b2, rook b1. Then he has some perverse trick. Which I didn't see right away. So c5, bishop e5, knight f3. Bishop takes b2, rook b1, knight f6. This is the trick. What am I talking about? Never mind. Okay, c5, bishop e5, f4, bishop takes b2, rook b1. I don't know. This is weird. Remember, like Soltigo said, don't play too fast. This is probably some kind of main line that I don't really know very well. Against Lord Jesus. Very bad wizard. I was a little concerned about pawn sacrifices with the e5. And that was another story. I don't know if you can do it right away, but you might have had e5. There's also like violent ideas with g5 and g4. And I'm not really sure if I played this correctly. Like, it's very possible when he goes f6, I don't know, you could even retreat the bishop back to c1. I don't know. I think bishop f4 is what I thought I was supposed to play. But then I had second thoughts. Maybe I'm supposed to play the sharper. But anyway, here we are. E6. Excuse me. So, knight h4 doesn't make a lot of sense, I guess. E4 doesn't work. E3. We'll just have to play the standard stuff. Try unplugging and trying again. Speaking of unplugging, if I play d5, he's going to be all over me like a bad suit with knight e5. So that's a sort of issue I've got to deal with. I could play something like rope-a-dope, like d6. Maybe d6, rook d8. Udazian style. d6 is not that great because he can symmetrize the position with d takes c. D takes c, yuck. Although it's not better for white, it's kind of boring. Symmetrize. But seriously, I could just play d5 and retreat my bishop back to b7. I mean, that's a pretty natural thing to do, I guess. Alright, I don't know. I don't want to spend too long. So Mr. Coffee plays super safe with knight takes d4. I can't say I can blame him. Can't say I can blame him for that. And now, it's really solid, a very, very solid type of line. So civil engineer, bishop e5. Interesting position, that's all I'll say. Knight bd7. He's still got his bishop on f8. We've got c5 going into the classic ending. Maybe bishop takes f3 and then like g6 is interesting. And he has knight d5, unfortunately. Blacks should be at least equal here, but I'm trying to figure out a way to get an advantage. Seems weird not to take his bishop on d4. I take back, this looks like a position I had with black against Anthony Miles in a rapid game. And I couldn't hold. He's just too good in like this kind of technical ending. Yeah, knight f6, I saw this. So now I was looking at castles queen side, to be specific. Castles queen side. Reverse Steinitz. This is kind of like a Steinitz too. Actually like a Nimzovich / Steinitz. Do I have e5 at some point? Then he's got like c5. What else can I do here, though? Well, I mean, guest castle's queenside. It's a tad dangerous. Alright, well, that's it. Transposing to the 4 knights variation is interesting. The Bob variation. Now black is basically threatening bishop g4, I think. He's trying to get a grip on the b4 square here. Our time is kind of ticking down. A3, what happened? Knight on bd2. Standard stuff. Very solid line from Bombast. Professional opening. I think I should really learn to play knight on bd2 against the Bogo, but I've never had very good results with it. Traded of queens. Okay, this is the old Karpov-Kasparov variation. Which I used to know. Now, Trompowsky thought a long time and then played knight on bd2 here. So I got bishop g7. Super Sebi, this should transpose to some kind of queen d2, knight b6. Bishop b3, bishop f5. So we don't need queen d2 yet. Let's castle. Right. I'm having hallucinations. That's good. Mr. Coffee with knight d2. I expected c4, but that's fine. And now Clash Kid very quickly kind of weakening his queen side. A little bit surprised by this. But not sure there's anything I can do. Okay, we're down to 25 minutes. Piece of sheet. Very provocative play in the opening from piece of sheet. 94 comes to mind. Before it's too late, maybe. Well, my knight can get trapped. It's not the safest move maybe in the world. Let's kick him out. Okay, Lord Jesus Christ. I don't know where to put my bishop. Very strange position here against Civil Engineer. He's threatening knight to b4. When rook takes f5, he has gambit style play. Not sure it's really enough. Might be. Rook takes f5, d6, rook f4. I'll have tricks with castles and stuff, and I'm lagging in development, so I think I ought to just play safe here. Oh, Mama Sama resigned instantly at the start of the simul. Nice. Alright, put him on the blacklist. Blacklist him immediately. So Parmeny just played now e4, and he's gonna play for knight to d5, I guess. Saving your dark squared bishop. I understand. I take back he's playing like Konstantin Chernyshev. Okay, Konstantin. Rook where? Some rook to d8, I think. No, my rook is on d5 kind of strangely here. Bishop f4. Looks interesting, doesn't it? Okay, guys. Sorry I can't catch all the comments in the stream, but playing these simuls, it's hard to do. Not really sure what I should be playing here. Typical Sicilian motif. I had a similar game against someone Arsenal fan recently. I can play e4 now. Feels sort of right. So now Bombas changes tack. He's not going to play d5. He's going to play solidly. Piece of Sheet seems to be like mimicking everything I do in this game, or is it just my imagination? Maybe I can play for b5. Now I'm kind of regretting playing rook d8. Wish I could play e5. I don't know what to do here. I think we have to trade, not to get a piece trapped. And now a3. We play for a straight up kingside attack. I'm a little worried about this position. Civil engineer, he's 2393. He's 2393 in classical chess, but 2000 in blitz. That's a pretty big difference you got going on there, buddy. What's up with the huge difference? It's only 5 games, but I think I'm in trouble if I take that pawn. Possible I can take, but I'm just opening up lines against my own king. Yeah, it looks like I'm screwed here. I should have tried something different. I already see the writing on the wall in this game. Maybe if I defend, I don't know. How can I defend? It's just opening up lines against my own king. Otherwise, I'm losing a pawn on c5. Maybe not. But still, I don't really like it. But I don't know how you could be 1800 in one thing and 2300 in another. All right. Yeah, Mr. Coffee is really solid. Bob Sakamoto, he gifted a $5 sub to Lord Jesus. That's awesome, Bob. Wow. Now we're playing Konstantin Chernyshov here. I take back. Kind of mystery account also. Man, I mean, wow, b4 looks so risky there. David just giving up his bishop, but I can see that. I'm gonna have some problem with my, I might have some problems with my pawn on c4 there. Now I definitely didn't expect this from piece of sheet. He should take back with the pawn and increase his pawn majority in the center, I think. I'm not sure that queen takes c4 is a disaster or anything. Just feels like it was better to take the other way. Now here I'm up a pawn. White has some compensation based on the bishop pair. Could play c6 though. Maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to chip away at his center before it's too late, but I should probably castle first. Now Arsenal fan, I didn't foresee c4. Unfortunately, I can't sack my queen. I don't know how much this changes the position. Well, it does pretty much, because he can play knight to g5 in some lines. Play actively here. Okay, guys, thanks for playing in my simul. It's gonna get scary from now on. I think I had this position in a blitz game with Anthony Sadie once with white. Bishop takes c3, b takes c, e4. It's like a known line. It's basically equal. I'm in trouble here, I think. Basically lost the pawn. Yeah, I don't like my chances against Civil Engineer. He's also used like no time. He is 2100 in rapid, but very, very low in blitz. Okay, not too many games. Seems like a really strong player. So I think I'm basically in trouble. All right, we can play Rook D1, I guess. I don't know what else to do. Queen B7. Wow, E5 did come. It doesn't seem that effective now. It seems a little bit possibly just bad. A little bit possibly just bad. Pawn takes e5 and then your d5 pawn is just hanging. I mean, I don't know. So Clash Kid just gone with the craziness. Could play a3 and try to weaken his queen side. Whose queen side is weak? Soltigo with very active pieces down a pawn. I don't know. Subtle there. Subtle Tigo again. You got to work on the subtlety, Soltigo. Wow. Knight takes d5. Queen takes d5. D takes c5, bishop takes c5. Bishop takes h7 check. Did I like win a pawn there? Right. He's moving like instantaneously. Alright. So now, looks okay, like maybe we win an exchange. I could do that. Though he might get some counterplay down the line. Down the line. Alright, now here against x6-2, I've played this kind of position with white, and if you don't play something here like e4, white will play e4 and have a good game. I think that's the main line. Okay, now we're basically playing Marazzi, pretty good Marazzi for black. Parmenides with knight d5. So I'm taking on d5 and just pulling back the knight. Here h6 I didn't expect. I think it weakens his king side a little bit. Now perhaps he's hoping for like knight d5 with tempo. Tempo. I can also go to h4. So I'm not really sure where to put the bishop here. It's a good question, but I think he significantly weakens his king side. Alright, gotta make a move. Soltigo is like relentless. Well, Civil Engineer seems to be playing basically blitz. I guess he is clearly better there. It's one reason to play blitz. Oh, knight a6. Huh. Seems like white should be better here. Morales' position somehow related to, feels like it's in a way related to Arsenal fans. Okay, Constantine. Right. Basically a reverse Sicilian, a reverse closed Sicilian. White is threatening bishop g5 to control. So I need to move faster. The blitz continues. I feel like just resigning this. Looks like it's lost. Lost already. He just basically played perfectly. It was a mistake to try to play sharply here, I guess. I don't know what I did wrong. I mean, it looks totally weird for black too. Alright, so close to toast here. I'm probably just lost. That was fast. He took with a knight on d5, which I missed. Speaking of missing moves, 95. He has bishop f5 there. This is kind of a scary game. It's really seriously like Konstantin Chernyshov. Exactly how he would play with black. Very dangerous for me. Excellent play here by white. Macros. Should have taken that pawn when I had the chance. And then Bomis avoids the exchange of queens, which I think is kind of weird. A little bit weird. But who knows? Alright. What can I say? Queen b5? Queen c6? Queen c6 is a weird move too. Speaking of weird, putting my queen in a weird position. Don't have much here. We're trying to win an exchange. Arsenal fan attacked my queen again. Looks like another good move by white. And now I don't know what to do. Gotta develop my pieces. Didn't really want to trade queens. He's actually offering a trade of queens here. Alright, the time's just going down, so I'm going to have to basically turn this into a blitz simul now. Unfortunately. It's a blitz simul. Alright, c6 I think is necessary. It's amazing how fast the simul is. I didn't remember the last time it feeling this fast. Strange. Arsenal fan makes another random move. Now your rook is hanging. All right. Wait a minute. All right, that needs to go. Plan is to play f4. Both sides keeping the tension here quite a long time. Clash Kid just spacing, it looks like. Not the only one. I think you guys are playing a little too fast in many cases. I have bishop h6, e5 at some moment. It's tempting. It is tempting to play bishop h6, but I don't see the follow-up really. Missed my chance there. No, I don't know what's going on here. Try to be aggressive. Alright, what happened? Queen b3. What happened? That's what my friend Jorge used to say. What happened, man? He was a great blitz player. Alright, still is, I imagine. What is going on? I need to get my king out of the center. There. And we try to play for b5, I guess. b5 right away is interesting. But this is really looking equal. Looking equal there. This looks equal. A lot of equal positions. This looks maybe even better for white, honestly. Do I have c5? Almost have c5. Rook b8 is interesting. He's going to try to play c5 himself. That's weird. Yeah, let's go for it. Only live once and I don't have a lot of time. Very aggressive move, bishop b4. Soltigo style. Wow, nice. Okay. I'm out of here. We're up a rook in this one. But need that pawn back. And Bob with bishop e3, classic scenario here. I don't know if I want to play knight f4 actually. That was the plan, but now I'm having second thoughts about it. Screw it. All right, we only gotta stick with the guns. All right, we'll stick with our guns. Now what? Knight e5. Knight e5 is always fun. I'm not sure if it's a good move. Okay, I have no idea what's going on around here. I think that we're better though. This is, I know what's going on here. I'm getting ripped to pieces by this guy. He actually used time on the last move though, which is refreshing. My last move didn't help much. I'm just about to get destroyed. Okay, well, only one game looks slick, absolutely horrendous. The rest are kind of like okay, or very good in some cases. Going for the attack now. It's feeling a little one-dimensional on the G file there, Bob. Right? All right, we got 12 minutes left. Lord Jesus has concentration problems. Babysitting little children will do that to you. We gotta keep that bishop a dead piece. Right, against Bombast, doing our best Karpov imitation. Uh-oh. What's up with that bishop on f5? And I got nothing. g4. G4 or not G4. Gotta go for it. Classic ending there. Arsenal fan is causing trouble, as always. Alright, let's try to be sensible now. How much material am I up here? I can afford to actually give back quite a bit. Let's do it before it gets too crazy. Alright. For the full-on kingside attack against Parmenides. I know how much Soltigo likes trading queens. But do we have bishop d3 here? Well, that would just amount to the same thing. Wouldn't actually trap his queen. Now that knight to me looks as good as any bishop I've seen lately. Okay, now we've got good chances, hopefully. Arsenal fan greedily taking back the material. And okay, what do we got here? Offsides knight. Vague counter chances for opponent. I don't know if I like that. I like my knight trapped. And the rook endgame. Here we go. So e5 is coming. How do we want to deal with it? King e2, probably. Go to the file. Try to combat it. King d2. That's also possible. Alright, I don't think I'm better against David. I think I'm maybe equal. We got to be careful with Constantine. Let's have rook back. Somebody has some ideas here. Sure, putting the rook on the d file does anything for me. This is a weird game. I should have played rook c4 when I had the chance. Wasting too much time. Story of my life. You go into an ending. Queen d4. Okay, Bombist. This looks pretty much close. Right? Forced. Horse is a horse. Alright. Now which way did he go? Alright guys, don't move too fast. Look at this move he played. Bishop a2. Yeah, I would see that. Man. This is freaking me out. Okay. Queen a5. Have to say I missed that. Queen b3 though. We have queen b3. Although it's possible to take on f6 first. Probably doesn't matter. Maybe it's just better to just castle. Screw it. Alright, I'm out of here. Ricardo. Oh, you're threatening that. Well, I don't think black is better. I mean, I don't know. Don't know what I would do if I were black here. Rook c4. This is a really strange game. I regret not playing queen d4 now. And I regret a lot of moves in this game. What happened? Rook b8. That's very Chernyshov too. Chernyshov loses ugly sometimes. Especially with black. This is a grandmaster I've played on a number of occasions here. Alright, white's very sound. Take the fun out of it. That's our main goal in life, is to take the fun out of it. Okay, so Clash Kid, I was basically looking for a way to play a knight move. Maybe that's not enough. Here's some sort of trick. No. Okay. Yep. Trading queens is fine. Comes Chernyshov. I've got to play c5. Lock it down. Bishop takes e5 now. What's going on? He's got this amazing trick. The amazing Spider-Man. Knight takes e4. Bishop takes e4. Queen takes e4. I mean, black's got to at least be losing a pawn here, Super Sebi. Maybe I had something better. Speaking Hungarian, if you don't understand, whose fault is that? We got nothing here. Alright, now the classic spatial kingside push a la Dvoretsky. Knight d5. Guess we have something. No, he avoided the trade of queens, which I think is dangerous. I mean, objectively, the queen is a good combination. The queen and knight is a good combination, is what I'm trying to say. I think we're winning against Morales. Our king is on the right side of the board. All right. My teammate from Vietnam, this guy, Huyen Min, he's like an opposite color bishop expert. He's got like 3 games, and all 3 of them this season have been opposite color bishop end games. Knight e2 was played. Wow. Alright, I don't know. g5 looks a little weird. We have queen trade. I haven't made any weird mouse slips so far. I had this weird feeling I just dropped a piece. Okay. That's a horroristic thought there. b4. Massaging the queen side. Misogynistic. Okay, what happened? You took... Oh no, you played d4. Wow. It's getting weird. Enabling like the move queen d5. What if I played rook d1? He's going to set up threats against g2. Looks like that's the big idea. Not real thrilled about that. We got to do something though quickly. Yes. Nice. Bishop b2. White still seems to have some compensation for his missing pawn. My knights can never make sense of themselves. We are getting a little bit low on time. Arsenal man. The treating of the queens. The e4 could be a rude awakening. I feel another queen sacrifice coming on. Now he goes to f4, then I go bishop c1, and he just drops back. Wait a minute, now I have bishop d3. Oh my goodness. That's going to be hard to meet, isn't it? Okay, we're going to see another queen sacrifice. I don't know if I can survive this. Doesn't look very fun. This is about equal. My take back is absolutely playing like Constantine. What is the idea now? Alright, I don't know. He's just moving fast. Knight d4. Okay, what happened? Bishop e6. That's fine. Whoa, you sacked a piece. Wow, Parmenides. I don't know, that's kind of over the top. Bob went berserk. I thought you would see it your way. Now I've got to be careful. Right. Alright. Against David. Okay, so I have knight. I thought I had a move here, but he played a3. Mr. Coffee saw the threat there. Well, it wasn't very subtle, Tiga. I do have rook a8, but then he has knight b1 or something. So unfortunately, this isn't going to be so easy. Maybe we can get something going. Doubling on the c-file? If this is even a good move. I'm not sure. I'm running really low on time. Is this a good move? Speaking of good moves. I'm nodding my head a lot. What's going on here? No, I mean, I just gotta watch the time. Time is money. I take back has an enormous amount of time. King h8. black is getting in a lot of trouble here. Lost the initiative. So got a massive position. I'm not sure that's the best move. Not sure much here. We just got to move quickly. Okay, rook c7. What's happening now? What did I do? Drop a piece? Whoa. He has that move. Okay. Knight back to e7. Rook takes g2. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Okay, that's not normal. Alright, that's a perverse move. C5. Okay, I have no clue what's going on here. I'm just not better here. F5. Man, he's on the G7 square now. This guy is murder. Unbelievable. Okay. What happened? Okay, C takes D5. Right. He has a trick here. C3. Bishop takes is not good. We won 6-1 is like a forfeit. Alright, we need to move faster. Chernyshov defending like himself here. Looks like he's actually trying for more. Oh, he's actually just beating me now. I've got to play H6. Alright. This is a surprise. Wow. Queen E7. I'm actually glad to trade queens here because there was some dark square danger. This may be a draw. Now he played what? Rook G8. Okay, what's the threat? Threat is to play like Bishop D6 or something. We got nothing there. Thought I was slightly better here. And now I'm going to have to play. Well, I guess I can play Bishop F6. F6. F6 is okay. Right. All right. Running out of time there. What happened? Mr. Coffee dropped a pawn. That's weird. Back up. There's some tricks. What happened now? F takes C4, right. Okay, I was just trading. Trading stuff. Alright. And then here. Yeah, well, everything's winning. I mean, obviously, it's like hopeless, isn't it? It's a draw against Bombast. I dropped a pawn back. Whoa. Alright. Damn it. Dude, it just knocked me out of the simul. Okay, we gotta move. He's playing for cheapos again. What happened? Oh, I get it. I understand. Okay. This is probably a draw. Draw hunter. Man, how many rooks are hanging around here? Yes. Surprise, surprise. What is my idea now? What happened? That's a pretty scary position. I've been dead there for a long time. This is pretty technical. And as is this. Okay. We got 6 wins, 1 draw. One of them was a forfeit. Alright, what do we got? Right, now I've got to play f5. It looks like. Or king h7. Right, now I have knight e7 if nothing else. Or just, yeah. Our moderator is an extremely sick and twisted chess player. Attacking my rook. Threatening g2. Always has tricks. Let's keep it simple. Now what? Queen's attack, of course. Just wait. What happened? Very well, that might well be a draw. This guy is unbelievable. What now? pieces here. Yep. No back rank. I've never seen anything like this before. Okay. Continuing to come at me. What is that? Where did this move come from? Man, I love this guy. Wow. Where did that come from? This has got to be mate. Keeps coming up with threats. Whoa, that's like triple attacked now. What? It's like a cross pin. Everything's attacked? That's insane. What? Cross pin, everything is attacked. Saw that threat too. Damn. Somehow I'm worse against X. I mean, that's horrifying. Alright. Whoa. I'm gonna lose this too. With some insane trick. What happened? Queen F7. I'm slightly better here, but I'll take a draw. I'm too low on time. What happened now? Can't hold all those squares. What happened? King F7. Alright. I'm gonna lose this game. This is a disgrace. I mean, I was like clearly better. Now I'm gonna lose. This is so embarrassing. Okay. Down to the last trick. This is probably a draw, but I mean, I have winning chances here. I shouldn't say it's a draw. Slightly better here. Pretty hard to make progress, but there should be a way. Now what happened? He still has the trick now. I'm hallucinating. Okay. F5. Whatever. Okay. Right. No, I mean, I don't know how I didn't lose that game. If there was any game I deserved to lose, it was that one. I don't know. Mr. Coffee put all his pawns on the wrong color. My knight is trapped here. My pawn's gone anyway, so this game is just insane. Wait, He played h4. I don't understand. What's even going on here? I don't think I even understand like what was going on here. This is like insane. What is going on here? All right, I thought I had a trick. What happened? King g7. Still barely hanging on. What now? Ah, my knight is trapped directly. Okay. Right. Okay, that's it for that game. That was a catastrophe. I mean, that's embarrassing. I definitely didn't deserve to lose that. But all right. A loss is a loss. So we lost. It was pretty insane. Soltigo, not one to give up. No more cheap mates for you or queen sacrifices. Clash Kid really fighting hard. Yeah, I don't understand why that didn't work last move. This is a tough game. His king is pretty active. Mine should be too. Maybe I'll find a way to lose it. Bishop takes f7. Okay. Now. Man. Really didn't play this very well. Knight d7 has been called. Okay. Knight takes d7, to be specific. e5. Bishop c4 has been played. It's a tough position. Very good D by Mr. Coffee. Yeah, that was my first loss, that one loss. Now what's going on around here? Right, that's not difficult to play. Interesting. Interesting. I don't feel like I should trade rooks here. I wish I had more time to finish this game with Mr. Coffee. I lost one so far. This was an epic battle. This is an epic battle too. And now he's threatening the nastiness. The massive knight. I can't let him in to the building. Wow. Continues to play like a monster. This guy, it's unbelievable. Now we have to be really on guard. On guard. Did I blunder? Did I blunder yet? My God, what a player. I'm down a pawn. Who is this guy? He's like a GM or something? Damn. That's insane. Wow. Quickly played. All right. It's kind of hard to make progress here against Mr. Coffee. I mean, I don't think I'm winning this against Macros. Oh, my rook's hanging. Tricky. Everything's hanging, huh? Yeah, this player is super strong. It's got to be master, extremely strong master. Did you see the tactics it had lined up? No, it's good in endgames too. I'm just toast here. Totally lost. Super Sebi. He's always a tough game. Man, this game is starting to piss me off, but I think I'm winning somehow. E5. He's got all sorts of forks then. Super tough player too, Lord Jesus. He never ever gives up. I thought I had blundered, but apparently not. Oh no. That could get a little weird. Well, even the king and pawn in game, I'm wondering about. Take, bishop there, anywhere, bishop h5, h4. Really want to trade rooks. I'd like to keep that game for later. Could be in danger here if I'm not careful. Wow. Bishop e5. Ooh, good defense by Super Sebi. Man. He has a lot of checks, doesn't he? I'm not sure that's that's really healthy for me. What happened now? Bishop f5. No, e4. Try this one more time. That looks like pretty much it. Not such an easy queen ending. Despite being up 2 pawns here, I should be winning. There's a check on c1. And then I had some idea, maybe bishop c6, trading into the rook ending. Or bishop e8 is interesting. I don't know, his bishop's so strong, and I'm running out of time. Is there anything I can do? Can I ever move my knight? And he has another check. I have f4. Losing a pawn here. It's probably it for me. And then e5. This looks pretty strong. This guy is unbelievable. Okay. That's just, I feel like he's been toying with me or something. in that game, honestly. Just the feeling. Alright. Rook takes a5, f4. These moves are forced. Wow, what is going on now? No fear. And if his king gets there, I'm screwed. I've got to go down. Okay. Am I just dropping a pawn there? Speaking of dropping pawns, yeah, I thought so. It's ridiculous. I haven't ever won a game. Have I won a game against this guy? I did. I won a game against him in 30-30? No, I lost. I won a game in Blitz. I don't remember that. Alright. I don't know what's going on there. Getting kind of hairy. I'm just lost here. Okay. We got to be able to do something with these two pawns. And then I thought my rook could go marauding. This is like hopeless. Just down 7 pawns. We've got a check too. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Probably I'm lost there anyway. This is hopeless. Okay, I resign. Total domination by D. Trompowski. Oh my god, you have a way to make progress here. Oh my god. This is a nightmare. I'm not going to win this game. Just totally winning. Damn, dude. It's one of those simuls where all the final games are like bad for me. That sucks. I can't believe he has that. And I'm having trouble making progress in this game. I'm going to draw this game. What happened? Hopefully I won't lose. Oh, good move. Okay. Whoa. Is this like a trick? Looks like if I take, I could even lose. I could lose anyway. What happened? Queen C1. I don't know what's going on there. Probably a draw of some sort. Maybe we can do something in that queen ending. How do I play this exactly? First stop this pawn? I don't know. And I have no idea what's going on here. Alright. Always a long game with Clash Kid. I have bishop takes g4. Position becomes kind of complicated. What? He had this move? When did that king get there? Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna lose this game now. Just when it was like maybe a draw. I think I pre-moved. Probably lost now. Right? Yeah, I'm gonna lose this. No, it's just lost. I didn't see that sneaky move he made at the end. Just when I had like completely saved the game, basically. I guess this is just a draw. But is this a perpetual? I didn't see that either. Wow. It's amazing how little you see playing all these games. Man, what's up now? He's going after that pawn. Man, what's going on here? Yeah, this is a draw. Good game, Macros. Fair result for that game. I'm losing my simul here. All right, where are we? 9 wins, 4 draws, 2 losses. I'm sure there's going to be at least one more. 5 playing. Doesn't seem like there's still 5. I'm about to lose on time. Awesome. I lost my place. Awesome. You got to find a game that's still ongoing. Running out of time. Running out of time. Whoa. Bishop c8, rook takes c8, check, and I lose. So I don't see how I can win. So I can bring my king out to g6, which is impossible. So it's just a draw. Nice swindle by Mr. Coffee. I'm sure I was winning somehow there. I hope this is winning. Rook exchange. I have d6 check. I don't really want a rook exchange. I have excellent king position. d6 check, king takes. What am I talking about? Yeah, this is a draw. I would think I would have threefold for claiming there. Clash Kid strangely traded queens. I guess he just got tired of suffering. Oh my god. I'm gonna kill myself. No way, dude. You saw that? Oh my god. Wait. It's just a draw. I don't believe it. Why do the weirdest things happen in these endings? You'd think you guys would be worse in the end game than the other parts of the game, but you're actually better at the end games. Most of my teammates are like worse at end games than any other stage of the game. That's freaking unbelievable. Trading queens here, and this is a draw. If I play king g1, king g7, king f2, king h6, king f3, still a draw. Everything's a draw. It's a massive swindle. That's just unbelievable. This is just like torturing myself pointlessly. This is so sick. Oh my god. Civil engineers having fun. Now, how can we make progress here? Well, I gotta be careful. I feel like he was playing with me in this game. No, that wasn't this game, that was the other game. That's lost. I should have come back in that game, and I didn't. I messed it up at the end. Alright, we've got just 3 left. Hopefully I'm not going to lose these. I'm just 1 pawn up here. It feels like 2, but I'm only 1 pawn up. And I'm dangerously close to allowing a 3-fold repetition. Clash Kid with the best swindle of the day. Bob been timed out. A lot of draws always. There's an awful lot of draws in chess. Alright guys, last 2 games. Last 1 game. No, I resigned the other? There wasn't one more? That's weird. So Super Sebi never loses on time. I don't think he's ever lost a game on time. Good game, guys. 7 wins, 1 draw, no losses. That was a long time ago. I mean, I gotta believe this is winning. I'm not sure about G5. That seems like it worsens the situation. I mean, he has to do something, but maybe there's a way to defend. Now there's like, 3 weaknesses, essentially. Clash Kid stole that game from me. And Mr. Coffee stole a draw too. My technique is like a catastrophe. And you guys playing games great. I don't really want to trade. But now I can get in with the king. I mean, this seems better than before. What happened on the king side is not in black's favor. I thought that the king and pawn in game was, superficially. I said he just got tired or something. Now I've got a check. Then he plays bishop e7, but this is getting close to Zugzwang. I don't want to get myself mated though. I mean, there's a strong chance of like self-mate here. Now b6. Hope I'm not rushing it with b6. He fell for the trap. You guys almost never fall for my traps. I don't have very many traps. I mean, most of the stuff I do is superficial. Alright, that's it for the simul, guys. 11 wins, 6 draws, 3 losses. There were a couple games where I got pretty much destroyed. It looked like, I don't know, it felt like this game was a non-game, so only really played 19. But it felt like, what happened, Bob? Oh, Bob dropped his h3 pawn. This game was a silly game. He played okay, but I mean, I feel bad about the way I lost. And, but where's the game I got destroyed? Trompowski. Where's Trompowski? Man, this was unbelievable. I was better at some point, apparently, but he's just so tough. It's relentless, like the threats he kept coming up with. Knight h4. Queen g3 came next. And like, apparently it's like unclear at this point. He finds h4 only move. But I was sitting there counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And I'm like, wait a minute, like, so he takes, I play queen b8, he takes here, and I thought, okay, I've got f4. Eliminating a defender, but he has this in-between move, knight takes d7. So it's insane. I have to take here first. Bishop takes e5. Bishop takes e5. And that's just to stay alive, it looks like. To suffer in this worse ending. To barely hold on. That game was really, really harsh. And but against the other guy, I was toast in the beginning, and then I almost came back. Against Civil Engineer, I thought I was lost. Like around here somewhere. Around earlier, actually. I mean, I was basically lost, and he didn't play c3. He played g6. I just hung out for a long time. And I thought I was like saving the game, but I guess apparently not. I guess I was never saving the game. I had this illusion. Looks like back here I was saving the game. He basically beat me twice. I should have played king takes b3, but I'm still clearly worse. So that game was really unpleasant too. Very well played by black. All right, guys. A lot of surprises at the end, though. You know, a lot of good defense. Nice job by Clash Kid. He said he's working on endgames 3 hours a day. The endgame with Trompowski, instead of f5, was e4 an improvement. Where is that Trompowski? I just got in really bad time pressure. And e4 at some point. He said instead of f5, I think. Isn't that what you said? Instead of f5, 21 f5. e4. Well, this is where I played f5, right? I don't think that e4 works. Because my bishop on g7 is just not protected. I don't have anything. I think I had to do f5. I thought I'm just like, fine, I'm up a pawn. You know, he doesn't have enough compensation. He could do some speculative piece sacrifice here. He doesn't. He goes there, and then e6, and then has this move from hell, and then g5, and he just goes back. It's like, if I go f4, then all my white squares get weak. And anyway, he's on this pawn 17 times. So apparently I had knight g6, which this didn't occur to me. But this is a much better try. It looks like here I might be equal. I'm fighting for equality. h4, knight takes h4, knight takes h4, I guess. Pawn takes h4, queen takes h4, and then e4. I mean, actually, I've got to be okay here. Bishop c1, avoiding the trade of bishops. Yeah, it's still not easy. My knight is not really that great. So that's a tough game. Anyway, guys, really tough games for the most part tonight. I'm going to be back tomorrow with Blitz and Classical Chess in the morning tomorrow, 10 a.m. CET. It'll be my last stream for like 10 days. So tune in if you can. Thanks to Soltigo for playing and not sacrificing. Oh, you did sacrifice your queen. Anyway, thanks for sacrificing your queen again. And as always, it wasn't quite, you know, you almost got me, man. It was a really nice trap with rook takes g2. I think that was showing your tactical prowess. But anyways, I'm going to get some rest, and congratulations to the winners. We did all right for a long day for me. And Tuesday I start a GM tournament here in Budapest. Hopefully it'll be broadcast on the internet. I'll keep you guys posted in my Sparkle Horse team news, in my lichess Sparkle Horse team. If you're interested, I'm playing, you know, for like 10 days in a GM tournament here in Budapest, the Hetényi Memorial B. There's a really strong A tournament, which is like 2,600 average. My tournament is like 2,450. So anyways, tomorrow we have Blitz and Classical in the morning. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye bye.